You might have seen this mic in my videos. Well, that's because I use it to record literally everything. This is the Lauten Audio LA-320. What's going on, guys? It's Juice Audio. On this channel I do DIY projects, I do music production, and I do reviews. So today I'm reviewing the LA-320 from Lauten Audio. My favorite mic ever for the price. I absolutely love this mic. We're going to be hearing this mic today, recording acoustic guitar and a vocal. I'm also going to be comparing this with the Gold Lion tube upgrade, if you want to call it an upgrade. I'm also going to be showing you guys the difference between this mic and the old reliable Shure SM7B setup with the cloud lifter. So let's get right into it.
All these saints and angels, they bow before your throne, and all the elders cast their crowns before the Lamb of God and sing, you're worthy of it all. You're worthy of it all. For from you are all things, to you are all things. You deserve the glory. You're worthy of it all. You're worthy of it all. Perhaps got this, something I applied for. You think you got the time and the note? Let me know. These blessed get in the Benjis, then they spine. Once you pay bigger the tree, the more shade different. Perhaps got this, something I applied for. You think you got the time and the note? Let me know. These blessings come in time and then we go. Get in the Benjis, then they spine. Once you pay bigger the tree, the more shade different.
So before we get started on my conclusion of this mic, I just want to go over a brief overview of this mic and some of the features it has. And in general, this mic is pretty simple. It's just going to be a large diaphragm tube condenser mic, and it's going to have two switches on it. It's going to have a low cut filter and a high cut filter. The low cut is going to be at 120. The high cut is going to be at 12 kilohertz. So I'm going to take these mics apart, and I'm going to show you the guts and what tubes we got inside. So let's do that. So from the front side, we're not going to have much. Just going to have a bunch of capacitors. We're going to have all the wires in the circuit board. And on the back is going to be the heart and soul of this mic. We got the tube in it. So tubes are a little thing of magic. Honestly, I have no clue how they work. All I knew is that tubes really saturate the sound and give it a more live analog sound to it. And this is going to be a stock tube here. The size is going to be a 12AX7. And on this mic, on my right, is going to be the general like gold lined custom tube. Here's also a different kind of tube here, 12AX7. So yeah, go ahead and leave in the comments down below what you guys thought about this video and the comparison. If you like the stock tube or the gold line tube more. And then now I'll go ahead and give you my verdict of the mic. So obviously you already know that I love this mic. For the price point at $700, it's hard to beat. It really stands in the mid-range of microphones. I've had the honor of using the Manley reference cardioid recently, and that mic is my absolute favorite. Obviously, it costs like 3 racks, so that's out of the picture for me and my budget. But this mic really meets my standards for recording vocals, instruments, anything. It's a jack of all trades. It's a tube mic though, so that could be possibly a little bit more maintenance, and they suggest that you let it heat up for 30 minutes, but I kind of just plug it in and let it go, and it sounds great off the bat. So as far as the characteristic of this mic, it's tonally I would say it's very flat. The lower end is not too warm, and the highs are, I want to give it a little bright, but it's a different kind of brightness. It's a more saturated crispy bright. Like it really shows his character when you start pulling up the high end. It really has that expensive flavor to it. Like I just love saturation, as you can tell. I keep saying over and over and over again. So the only complaints I have about this mic is it can get a little spitty and oversaturated, and the like 8-9K I end up having to pull that down, and also like a little boxy in it's like 400 or 500 I believe it is, but that could be up to my room. I've been recording here mainly. So to get down between the tube comparison, I personally prefer the standard stock tube. There's honestly not much of a difference between the tubes for what I recorded and what I usually record. The Gold Lion tube, I would say, doesn't have as much air in the high end. In the low end, it might be a little more boosted, a little more warmer. But for what I record, which is usually rap, pop, stuff like that, for the artists I record, I prefer the modern, you know, airy sound. Lauten Audio themselves actually said that they prefer either of these two tubes between, you know, the whole range of 12AX7 sizes, either the Gold Line or the stock tube that comes with it. So the Gold Line comes in at $60. If you want to buy a stock tube that, let's say yours breaks or something, on their website, it's going to be $60 as well. So me personally, I'm going to stick with the stock tube. I'm going to leave the Gold Line out and save it for something else. But yeah, I'm going to tag in at the end of this video some music you guys want to listen to. If you want to hear more about this mic and some projects I worked on it, I got a music video. And all of my beats, all the stuff that you hear is mostly live. There's only like maybe one or two one shots in there. Everything else is going to be recorded through this mic or through a DI. So yeah, I'm going to leave some links down below at the bottom if you guys enjoyed this video. Just like, comment, subscribe. You already know.